Hey everyone, welcome back to Local Living. I'm Anna Christina, and protecting your home should be a priority for you and your loved ones. And joining us today to talk to us all about it is Georgia Carolina Security, and this is John Ball. He's the owner-operator. Thank you so much for being in studio with us today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so you've been doing this for quite some time, 22 years in the security business.
Yes.
And it's kind of a priority, I think, for people, or it should be, to protect their homes. And so I kind of want to talk about your background and how you operate. Give us some background on how you got started in this.
Yeah, absolutely. I got started actually right out of high school. The reason why I got started, I was a single dad, and I was like, it's just the perfect job for me. And I started in 2000 directly out of, I'm actually local from Westside High School. And I got started and stuck with it, and now I'm the owner of Georgia Carolina Security.
That's awesome. And now your son also is joining you. Wes, he's in studio. We won't put him on the spot or anything.
Hey, Wes.
So it's so neat that now it's a family-owned business. Like you said, you're local. Tell me about some of the services that you provide, because you really try and customize for every individual.
I'm glad you asked that. One of the differences between us and our competitors is we build to suit. And what I mean by that, every single customer is going to be 100% different than the other. So we don't offer packages. What we like to do is sit down with you. We could build something that fits your needs, whether it be thermostats, door locks, just a basic security system, and or camera systems, doorbell cameras, etc. So we do build to suit.
Well, and what's really neat is before we even got started, you were telling me about home automation. You can actually make your home a smart home, which I think is so necessary, because sometimes when you leave the house and you have a security system, maybe you forget to set it. And you need it. You need to.
That is a very good question. I'm glad you actually brought that up too. What she's actually talking about, you can literally talk to your system, but one of the features that she's actually talking about, everybody locks their doors when they leave.
Right.
And we can actually set up your system where every time you lock your door, you don't even have to worry about going to your keypad. It instantly arms your system. You can walk out. That's actually what we do in our home. You just lock the door and go, knowing your security system is going to be armed.
It's set up, and like you said, even the thermostats, lights, different things like that. Which, when you're out of town, that could be something that's really important.
It really is.
Look like you're home.
It really is. Compared to before, you actually had schedules. Right now, we don't have schedules.
Okay.
We actually use a server that's actually called Alarm.com, and what it does, you can actually set it to where it changes the time every day. For example, let's say you want the lights to come on at 7 o'clock. You can actually have it set up to go up at 7:35 one day, 6:55 the next day. It'll fluctuate so that people think someone is inside the home.
That's interesting.
And it does that automatically.
It really does even customize that aspect of it, like you said. So there's movement, and it's at different times.
Absolutely.
So tell me, if somebody is interested, how can they meet with you? Do they consult with you? What does that process look like?
Good question. What we do, we sit down, we like to sit with the whole family. Reason why, we want to get to know you guys. And what we do, we build a system. I'll ask you a bunch of questions, or one of my guys will be there, ask you the questions, get to know you, build a system that fits your needs, and we can go from there.
Awesome. Well, John, thank you so much for coming on. And I know your website is GeorgiaCarolinaSecurity.com.
GeorgiaCarolinaSecurity.com. Our phone number is 706-726-6896.
Well, thank you so much for protecting our homes and our families. We appreciate it. You guys don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll have more on Local Living.